phenomenal call outs. Personally, I think the TJ one is super interesting because we've sort of forgotten about him and he's ready to come back in January. But also, you've trained with him. How long ago was that? When were you guys working together?
Probably 3 or 4 years ago. It was before I was in the UFC.
Okay. Was he a champion?
He was so the first time I went out to Alpha Male to go train with him, because me and Dwayne Ludwig used to train together a little bit. Dwayne asked me to fly out and help him get ready for the Barboza, or no, I'm sorry, not Barboza, Barao fight.
Okay. The first or second?
The first one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was out there. I think I was still in college even. I was still in college. I went out there, trained with him. And then I think I went out there maybe another time. And then that's when he moved out here. And yeah, we were training partners during that period of time. And then when Muscle Farm ended, he went and did his thing in California and then still bounced here and there with Dwayne. And then, yeah, so it's probably been like 3 or 4 years since I've trained with him.
So the alpha male guys in the past sometimes accused him of not being a good teammate, being a little too rough and whatnot. Did you have that experience with him?
He trained rough. I didn't mind it because I would just train rough back. But yeah, I mean, he trains rough. He's an intense guy. I didn't mind training with him though. I enjoyed training with him.
Other than he's TJ Dillashaw, former bantamweight champion, and a big name coming back from a suspension, and it'll be a big deal when he comes back. Is there anything more to the call out, or do you just feel like it's the fight that makes sense? Basically, is there a personal thing there? Because when you hear about training partners and then wanting to fight, there's sometimes another story there.
Sure. No, I have no ill will towards TJ at all. I also don't have any bad feelings about calling him out either. You know, like I don't feel like, oh, he was my guy. Like we used to be training partners. I feel bad about this. Like this isn't the sport for chivalry and being like super polite and all of that. You know, like this is a sport of like, there's only one champion. And like, if you're not willing to, you know, fight some people that you used to train with, or you used to be like a little bit close with, then that's not what we're doing here.
You have said that you want Khamzat Chimaev to headline that 5-round ranked opponent. Do we know who he's fighting yet, or are we still working on that?
I should have something for him in the next 2 days.
Next 2 days, huh? Is he the most difficult guy to get a fight?
Yeah, right now he is. That's for sure.
Yeah. How about ever?
Yeah, nobody's jumping out of there. Listen, let me give respect where respect is due. Neil Magny has said, "I will fight him." So.
Yep. Yep.
Much respect to Neil.
What is happening with Conor McGregor? I'm just gonna make it as simple as that. What is happening with him right now?
I have no idea. We've offered him a fight. We got him his own date. You know, he said, you know, you guys saw everything that happened on social media. We didn't have a date this year. We have everything laid out for the rest of the year with world champions fighting for titles. He wants to fight Dustin Poirier apparently. So we went to ESPN. We got him his own date and everything. He's been offered the Dustin fight on January 23rd.
And since then, he has come out and said he accepts that offer, but it has to be in 2020. Do you understand why?
I don't know anything. I offered him the date on January 23rd. That's it.
Are you open to trying to get him into 2020, or there is no space available in 2020?
I offered him the date on January 23rd.
Yeah. I know that, you know, sometimes we get in these situations where like, I believe that I have, you know, some kind of grasp on the, on why you want it, but there are going to be fans out there who are watching this interview that say, well, if Conor McGregor wants to fight, why can't you move some people around? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Why can't you do that? Why can't you make it so that Conor McGregor can fight?
Because that's not how it works. We laid out this year. He was retired.
Mhm.
Would anybody disagree that he was retired?
I mean, I think there were people who didn't believe he was truly retired, but yes, he was and is retired, I suppose. Yeah.
So through this crazy, you know, pandemic year that we're going through, you know, we faced a lot of challenges. We got a lot of things done. We've made this thing work. We made it happen. We have our schedule laid out. Fighters have committed to it. Fighters have started training for these camps, for these fights. And, you know, Conor came back and said he wants to fight. He wants to fight Dustin. So we went out and got him his own date, January 23rd.